So, back to Joseph. Remember, he had been sold to some traveling merchants. Well, the merchants ended up selling Joseph to someone else, to a man who worked in the court of Pharaoh, Potiphar. But Yahweh was with Joseph, and he became a successful man. Joseph has gone from being the favored son of a wealthy man with many flocks and herds and some good taste in coats to being a slave in a foreign land. He's gone from a high position to about as low as you can get. But, and this is important, when Joseph finds himself in an impossible situation, he always seems to come out on top. And this is consistently presented in the story as the movement of God, the movement up, but also strangely the movement down. The story of Joseph and God blessing him isn't just one extraordinarily glorious day after another. It's the story of immense heartbreak after immense heartbreak, followed by completely unforeseen promise and glory. Potiphar, Joseph's Egyptian owner, came to see Joseph as a major asset to his household, and he put Joseph in charge of everything in his house. From the time that he appointed him over his household and over everything that belonged to him, Yahweh blessed the Egyptian's household because of Joseph. So not bad, right? He went from being thrown down into a deep hole and sold into slavery, and now he's a celebrated part of the household of a courtier of Pharaoh. But with every movement towards promise and glory, we find another movement towards immense heartbreak. Joseph was attractive in shape and attractive in appearance, and subsequently, his Lord's wife set her eyes on Joseph and said, "Sleep with me." Joseph told Potiphar's wife that he would do no such thing. He told her that her husband had put him in charge of everything, and he could not betray his trust in this way. But of course, this did not deter the wife of Potiphar. One day, the two of them were alone in the house, and she propositioned him again. Again, he refused her, but this time she grabbed at him and tore off his coat. Not the coat, but a coat nonetheless. He ran off, and she started screaming, and other people in the household came running to see what was going on. And when they got there, she spun a tale about how Joseph propositioned her. The coat in her hand only lended itself to her side of the story. When Potiphar came home and she had had time to get her story embellished a little bit, she told her husband, and in a rage, he sent Joseph off to jail. So, see, just when the story of Joseph took a positive turn, here he seems to slide backwards again. Now he's gone from the bottom of a pit to an Egyptian jail.